reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. You're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here's the handoff. Breaks into open space. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Same tailback, another carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the left side. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
The balls will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
They Bryce, a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the single back. Inside the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. He breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Hands off to the left. He finds some space. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession there was stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, UNC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Turns it loose downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick-6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to chuck it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. You'll call for the fair catch here. Is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
2nd down after that completion. Looking for a receiver. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights off a defender.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
What's the play call going to be? 4th and short from the 10-yard line. They pass in the field goal and roll the dice. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Now Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. They can't stop him. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. On the move now. Look out, room to run here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, UMC. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And now the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
North Carolina, 35, Tennessee, 0.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. So, of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch.
325.
The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback with a spot in the natty on the line. We need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Tennessee, 0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that
play. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. In the clear at the 25. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough to get a first down there. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pocket breaking down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Motion now from the tight end. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
He's going to try to return the punt. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Ball handed off. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And it's North Carolina in front. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Single back, takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They're going to score with a run to the right. They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And again, nothing on second down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. He keeps it on the design run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, What a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. She'll go to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
And there's the handoff. Fights back to the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here comes a handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Finding space at the 20. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.